Hey guys, Dave here. So last week I put up the video on the J. Wojtas S35VN Custom and Dell's Dirty Room Knives in trail. There was a video that was supposed to be up right before that. It was kind of lengthy and I had covered basically everything that I had gotten in. And right before I finished uploading, I got an error on it, and it turns out that the video had an error in it. I tried watching it on my computer, it would not even finish, and so I basically just had to scrap that. And my job has kind of changed a little bit. I mentioned it in that video that I'm working further away from home now, and I'm just, you know, time's going to be few and far between now, but I will, as I said, I'm going to always try to get up videos as often as I can. And so today's just going to be video Saturday. I do have some things I need to do, but I'm going to be doing a couple, 2 or 3 videos, probably 3 videos today, and just uploading them, and I'm going to try to break it into parts. So first up, some stuff that I've done, business that I've done with fellow YouTubers. First up, and he's probably totally forgot about this. You know, I almost totally forgot about it, even though I'm super impressed, but the Lionhearted 86 did some work for me on my Les George VECP. And you can see already that that is not the you know, titanium gray color that it usually comes in. This is my V1 of the Les George, and yeah, I can't be more impressed with how he did this. Anodized, bronzed, and stonewashed. I was going for a copper type of look, similar to how this got polished up a little bit. Obviously it is not that, you know, that copper color. The pocket clip almost at the end here, you can kind of see it was starting to head towards that direction. But yeah, just he did a great job on it either way. I know colors, some colors are hard to hit, so the copper color that I was looking for, you know, obviously you can't just always get it, but it doesn't matter. I'm still, you know, very happy with it. There were some, you know, if you guys remember from my last, from the video when I got this, it was a user, and now it looks like it's brand new. I mean, it looks like it's brand new after the stone washing and the anodizing and everything. And on top of that, he also put his lion's tooth. You can see that mirrored edge. He put his lion's tooth edge on it, and yeah, just unbelievable job all the way around. So Bud, thanks. I'm sorry, like I said, apologize to anybody that I haven't gotten to. I try to get up, you know, the videos as often as I can, and I feel bad when I don't shout out the people that you know, have done awesome work or given me good deals on trades and things like that. So but yeah, the Lionhearted 86, just unbelievable. If you guys have sharpening needs, you know, the sharpening was the last second thing. I wasn't going to have them sharpen it, and then I just decided since it was there, this is my first like mirrored edge. I'm going to buy a wicked edge at some point. I don't know why I don't have one, but yeah, super impressed with how that came out. So the Lionhearted 86, you guys check him out. I'll put a link to the to his channel in the video. Next up, I did it took a while to get here, but the Lion's Den 72, he was making these fire kits. And this is an Instagram, you know, that I saw it on Instagram. I was not a sub of his, and now of course I am a sub of his, but on YouTube. But the Lion's Den 72 makes these awesome fire kits, and they yeah, I mean, it's just got some awesome stuff in it. Jute twine, it's I mean, you guys should check it out. He's got a video on it. You know, wax cotton balls, things like that. There's a ton of things in here. This is obviously not how it is, but I would throw it in my pack like this. Just because the added plastic bag would give the case. There is a case in here, and you can see right here there are Ranger bands that you can wrap around the case. I do not know if the case is waterproof, but it is a very handy little kit. Some tinder, small Altoids. It has a, you know, what's it called, lighter. I mean, there's just, you should check it out. You should check it out. I definitely, sorry about that. And he sent some extras too. There are actually, some of the extras are in here already, but some of these like fire cakes and stuff, he sent this, and they're just great things to just throw this kit in my regular pack. I'm actually going to split the kit up a little bit and put it into 2 different packs. I have a pack that my 511 Rush 72 pack is my big bag, and so I'm going to keep the bigger parts of that in that, but then my quick pack, I'm going to, you know, my Moab 10, I'm going to, you know, take some of the items and put it in that, and I'll split it up and everything. And I'll talk about that stuff later on when I get a chance. But the Lion's Den 72, awesome. And he also sent me some paracord stuff, but really appreciate that. And like I said, sorry again for not getting to this sooner. But I'll put a link to his channel. If you guys haven't subbed him, check him out. Same thing with the Lionhearted 86. But yeah, this is a great, he really thought this kit out. There are some great items in here. So yeah, I can't be happier to get that as well. So, and once again, thanks for the extras. Always love the extras. If I don't use it, I can always pay it forward. Then, what's it called? 1492 Stella and I did a little business. She had posted a picture on Instagram saying she was gonna try to sell a knife. So I picked up at first I picked up this tie necker knife that is Tough Thumbs, and it's bronze. It does have a little rub on the sheath right here. You can see where it just keeps on rubbing, and it's on both sides, but not that big a deal. This thing is very sharp. And it is, you know, you can see the tie, I think it's called the tie Tonto Necker or something. I think that's what it's called. And it's this golden or bronze. I figure if all else fails, I can always just send it back to Jeff and have him kind of refurb the whole thing, but came with the lanyard on it and everything. And, you know, the sheath is good enough. Definitely a little wiggle, but it's not coming out either. So, you know, great little sheath and an awesome little EDC type of, you know, even with my big old paw, that thing, just because of the way you can hook onto it with your finger, you're not going to lose it. You know, it's going to stay in your hand. So very happy to get that. And that was the one she was trying to sell. I can't remember. Yeah, I know what she was trying to buy. I'm not going to say anything. But I know she was trying to raise some funds for a knife she wanted to buy. And while she was at it, she said there was another knife she was interested in selling. And I said, well, you know, make me a deal. Let's just do both. And so I picked up another Tough Thumbs fixed blade. This is the Tie Tonto Recurve, and I love this thing. I fell in love with this thing, and that's why I said, you know, hey, let's just do, you know, both of them. And she gave me a really good deal on both and shipped them out right away in probably the most colorful box I've ever received. And yeah, I actually got some jokes about that when I originally posted that. It had big old pink, what's it called, pink polka dot stuff on it. I thought it was pretty funny, or purple polka dot or something. I don't know. It's pretty hilarious. But silver twill on the scales. Great little, you know, striker here on the back, or glass breaker, whatever you want. And even though this knife is small, fits my hand very well. And I love this recurve Tonto. Just absolutely love that. It does look like, I don't know what's happened here, but maybe just a couple of marks from the sheath, but it is only on the one side. But I love the coloring of that blue anodized. And even in reverse, you know, it just locks in. So yeah, I was super happy to get this one. So yeah, that's just two more. And I'll just, yeah, let's see, I'm trying to just not do too much in one video. And then let's see, so then next up, BTF, Blood and Flowers, and I did a little business. He was trying to get a Grail knife of his. And you know, I'm always happy to, you know, he gave me some awesome deals too, but I'm always trying to, you know, if I can help somebody out, try to get something like that, I'm always going to try. I'm not always going to be able to do it, but at the same time, you know, if I can get it, or if I can get something for a good deal and help you out at the same time, I'm always going to try to. So first up is the Hatcher Mega Sheep's Foot. This is Sean Hatcher, knife maker here in Austin. Well, I'm not in Austin, Texas, but here in Texas, he's in Austin. And this one, it's used. I mean, I don't care. You should have seen I destroyed the box that this thing came in. I absolutely just destroyed the box. I went to town on it. I just, you know, as soon as I took it out of the box, I just wanted to start cleaving something up. So it's been wiped down with my Tough Cloth, but it's got some, I don't know if these are Kydex marks or just some stuff from where he was using it before, but I don't really care. I'm going to send it to Sean. I already talked to him. I have 2 knives on order from Sean already. And I'm going to send it back and just have a little bit of belly taken out of this right here. Just so he has a bunch of, he has the most detailed order sheet you have ever seen. And it is very descriptive. I'm super impressed with it. And he has every little thing. So, you know, this palm swell right here, he has different ways you can get this depending on the size of your hands. Guys, my hands are wide. That's the thing. My hands are wide, you know, but I don't have the longest fingers. That's why my paws are, you know, pretty good size. And I have a problem. It's because my hand is so wide across. And so, you know, that's part of the reason. And so even though my palm, this fits fine. It fits fine, but I do just lose a little tiny bit of purchase on it in the forward grip, especially when I'm forward here. Okay, so, you know, that's why I'm just going to take a little bit of that swell out right here. And that'll be it. But OD green and black micarta. It's got the OD green bolster look. with some type of red, I don't know, 01 tool steel, 1/4 inch thick. This thing's just a beast. It is a beast. I mean, you can see this is not tiny by any stretch. But I think originally he got this from Howe's Knife Shop. And yeah, I was super happy to get it, and he gave it to me for a steal. It was an absolute steal. I knew he was down at the nitty gritty for the price he sold me this. So he was definitely trying to get those last couple of dollars to get that Grail, and that Grail is awfully nice. So, and then next up, you guys have already heard a million reviews on this stuff. I'm just really sharing the gear that I've gotten from fellow YouTubers. But next up is the Dave Curtis, Curtis Knives, the F3. And this is the 4-inch frag with the gear titanium backspacer. It's already been reviewed a million times. The knife is very nice. It is ultra smooth. This thing just flips right open. It is, I know there's been a lot of comparisons to the Hinder, obviously, because of the way they look similar. But the one thing is that I've heard, and I also noticed on this one when I first got it, the stop pin, the pivot, it will, start to come undone after you've been opening and closing it quite a bit. And then I've also heard people talk about right here, if you guys can see, it says that guys, if you're rubbing that right there, there's something wrong. I'm trying to figure out why in the world, if you're using the flipper, why in the world your finger would ever touch that. So that's just either somebody's just complaining about something because they have nothing else to complain about, which I find hard to believe because there are a lot of complainers. But yeah, it is not, you can see it is not over the surface. And even if you reach in there, I mean, guys, I'm pushing down and there's no marks. Okay, I don't have any cuts. And I'm pushing down pretty good there. So, I don't know what people are talking about with regards to that. The knife is beautiful. I am thinking about getting some anodizing and stuff done to it. And I did already have the 3.5 on order. So I'm still waiting to hear about that. But the N690 steel, 4-inch frag pattern. Yeah, very nice. Curtis Knives, Dave Curtis, the F3 flipper. This thing is nice, man. Got his little logo there on the back too. And then of course, that everybody's seen his Nano. I know Boker has it, but I mean his I think the Frame Lock. Yeah, Frame Lock Nano has this same pivot. So yeah, pretty nice, man. So thanks, bud. Appreciate that. And that's it. I'm going to cut this video off, guys. I got more stuff to share, so I'm going to just kind of break it up into pieces. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you again here in just a little while.